We really are crazy for real.
But we're crazy about you.
After arriving in Venezuela and spending 10 days traveling around the country with Rubinsky, then coming back to rest for a day and going out twice again with tourists. Then we came back and now we're leaving again. This time to film with Óscar Alejandro, another amazing YouTuber, also Venezuelan, who really inspires us. He has given us really good advice, and well, since he has so much experience in this area, we're going to take advantage of his knowledge.
And we're going to make a video that will clear up all the doubts for those people who don't know how much a trip to Morrocoy costs. Is it extremely expensive? Is it affordable?
And it's said that the prices are the highest for visiting beaches in the country. Is that true? Is it a lie? And that's what we're going to find out in this video. So stay with us, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please click here and turn on the notification bell. You can't imagine how much you're supporting us with just those 2 simple clicks. We made a quick stop at El Palito to have some delicious empanadas because we left the house a bit late and hadn't had breakfast. And we have to admit that we almost never stop here. But we have a special guest who told us I absolutely have to stop at El Palito because it means a lot to me. And here we have our special guest. I'm sure many of you already know him, but well, let him introduce himself.
It's a coincidence you don't know me. Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure. I'm Óscar Alejandro, and I'm here enjoying my country, eating empanadas at El Palito.
This brother is also a Venezuelan YouTuber. It's an honor for us to be able to share with him.
He came to spend a few days in Venezuela because he lives in Miami and most of his content is about that city, but he also travels all over the world and shows wonders on this beautiful platform.
And I was dying to eat a ham and cheese empanada with a malt drink here in my homeland.
It's been 3 years since you've been to Morrocoy, and we're going to be the ones to take you. I mean, I can't contain my excitement.
I couldn't have chosen better guys than Dos Locos de Viaje, and I'm sure we'll have a great time.
Mrs. Gladys, how much does a cheese empanada cost, for example?
Cheese, $1,500.
About how many dollars is $1,500?
$1 and a little more.
$1.50.
Yes, no, less.
Less than $1.
The dollar is now at about 1,100.
And if you pay her in dollars, how much do you have to pay?
$1.
$1, 3 empanadas and 2 malts cost $6, just over $1 each. And since it's very hard to get change here, in fact, I have a $5 bill that's worth gold, I'm going to pay with a debit card in bolivars.
Oscar, how have you found the prices since arriving?
The prices are confusing, especially if you haven't visited Venezuela in a while and left your money in bolivars. A number, and all of this is in millions. 1 million, 2 million. So you feel like it's a lot of money, but when you realize when you convert it to dollars, you see that in dollars it's nothing. But when you consider how much people in Venezuela earn, it seems like a lot of money. It gets confusing and hard to understand.
It's a shared feeling. I mean, I've been living here for a long time. I've lived here my whole life. I only left for 9 months, and I'm like, what currency do we use now?
What's the real value of things? In the end, you never really know.
You know, you look at all the Venezuelan bills and you're like, okay, which ones are still valid and which ones aren't?
Yeah, it's strange. This is my first time seeing a bolivar thanks to you. Since arriving in Venezuela, I've only seen dollars, not the national currency.
Just dollars. And in some places, it's not just a few anymore. Everywhere, everyone uses dollars.
We're passing by the Boca de Aroa police. It's officially the end of the road of happiness. And we're getting closer and closer to our destination for today, the beaches of Morrocoy National Park. We've arrived in Chichiriviche, and we're here with Vivi from Hoku Turismo. Honestly, yeah, look, she really looks a lot like Valerie. I think it's amazing that this couple, she and her husband, you'll meet them today, came from Maracay to live in the village, right in front of the beach, living a relaxed life. The thing is, they literally organize the best tours around here. Unconventional ones, even if you like the fanciest places, which we're going to visit today because Oscar wanted Cayo Sombrero, Los Juanes.
I like the fanciest things.
The things.
She does it too and at the best price, but we'll show you so you don't say we're selling things that aren't real. It looks sexy and sensual on you.
I look handsome, right?
Yes, spectacular.
By the way, I want to tell you that I'm single, I'm looking, and I think maybe this hat can help me find my other half.
Ah, well, all right.
What do you think?
Yes. While we were in Turkey, we took a tour of several beaches that cost us $20 per person. And you can't imagine the commotion, the disaster it caused on our social media, because people were complaining about the prices at Morrocoy National Park.
So we decided to come here to check for ourselves what the prices are and if everything people told us is true. Cesar, it's such a pleasure to get on the Pura Vida again to keep exploring the national park.
Welcome aboard, guys.
And on this beauty. Pura vida, man.
Cheers!
Okay, I swear I was recording and absolutely nothing got recorded. Someone from Parks just came over and asked if we plan to fly the drone, since that's not allowed here. We told them that we have the drone registered, that it's purely for tourism, that we want to show and promote the beauty of Morrocoy National Park. So very kindly, they allowed us to fly the drone here. I'm honestly surprised. It's the first time this has happened and we've been treated so well. And well, now we're going to take advantage of this and fly it. Oscar, what did you think of this meeting?
Hold on, I'm nervous. I need a beer because with Venezuelan authorities, you never know what might happen. I think Emmanuel handled the situation as well as possible. To the point that the authorities gave us permission so you can see these incredible shots you're about to see.
How much can some delicious oysters cost you at the beach? Look, they're in the water.
A dozen is $5, quijuas are 10.
So you're saying the oysters are $5? How many is that?
The 12
12 are $5. And what about the quijuas?
12 for 10.
They're 12 for 10. Invite them all to come over here.
Welcome, bring them here for hats. This is the best.
The best?
Yes, the best K.
Just answer my questions. What's your blood type? Any crimes? Been to jail? Just kidding.
What's your name, my brother?
Carlos. How long have you worked here in Cayo Sombrero?
Approximately 4 to 5 years.
How much is a coconut preserve or coconut kiss?
I sell one for $1 or 6 for 5.
One costs $1, but 6 are just 5. That's a real discount.
And if you buy 10, Carlos will give you a little kiss. Who makes those preserves?
My mom makes that one.
Oh, look at that, homemade.
How many preserves do you sell daily?
It varies. Some days 40, some 50. There are good and bad days.
Of course.
There are days when sometimes you leave without selling even a single one. And there are days when you empty the whole tray.
And those profits obviously you share with your mom.
No, of course, I give her her share, and the other part, we take out what is for the budget.
The cost of the product?
We split all costs and the rest evenly.
A family business.
Sure.
In 30 minutes, go ahead and you'll find me. I'm buying you a preserve.
All right, boss.
And a little coconut kiss. It looks delicious. Look, I think what I love the most is that everything is sealed, airtight, the hygiene.
Yeah. Everything looks super clean. It's beautiful.
No, you have to carry it like that. Don't worry, we're here to help.
Look at this luxury. Right here in Cayo Sombrero, we have a mini bar. We're here in Cayo Sombrero at a bar called
Coca de Lismar.
What's your name?
Barbara?
Barbara's going to be the person who answers us. How much does it cost to order, for example, a piña colada here?
It depends on the size of the glass. There are 5 and 10.
5 and, for instance, what's the value of the 5 and the 10?
This is the 5 and this is the 10.
What other cocktails do you offer?
You have coconut shake, pina colada, chocolate milkshake, and strawberry daiquiri.
Everything ranges between $5 and $10.
Hey there, bro, handlebar glove.
Hello, tell me, bosses.
Quick question, what does a small tent cost in Cayo Sombrero?
We're going to explain to you.
$20, and what does it include? Is it $20 just for the tent, or does that include 2 or 3 chairs?
Usually with 4 chairs, Dad.
Okay, $20 for a little tent in Cayo Sombrero with 4 chairs.
The price has been going up, like everything else, you know.
Of course, just like everything else.
Last year, around this time, they were at 10.
At $10?
Imagine right now, they're double that.
At 20, of course.
You know that some people ask for discounts, a little less, and yes, they do get it for less, 15, half.
Of course, just to make a sale, you negotiate. You negotiate. Ha ha ha!
Right now, you know how things are here. We're just trying to make ends meet. Compared to previous years, tourism has definitely decreased a lot. But beyond the price, I think it's really the current situation in the country that affects everything, not just tourism. If you're a merchant in any way, what's happening right now affects every area of the country. I mean, we also consume, we have to buy food, of course. We have our needs. And when we go to a supermarket to buy something, the prices go up for us too. I don't know, have to raise prices in order to
keep eating and everything.
Exactly.
Tell us, what's your name?
Rosana Camacho.
Rosanna, what are you selling here in Cayo Sombrero?
Look, I'm selling cachapas.
Do you have a small sample to show our followers? You don't need to remove anything.
Look,
Ooh,
Those cachapas look great. How much are they?
they're $5.
$5 for each cachapa with queso de mano and everything included.
Queso de mano, look at the queso de mano.
Oh, for those who don't know what queso de mano means to us, it's the best cheese on earth, in the whole world.
and cachapa with queso de mano, a delicious lunch for $5 here in Cayo Sombrero. What's it called?
Israel Beautiful.
Israel, how much does a massage with you cost?
Depends on the procedure, since we handle different body areas here.
Imagine you're selling this. People want to visit Cayo Sombrero and know the cost of a massage here.
There's a $1.20 option for half the body, like a spinal stretch or facial massage. The $40 full body physiotherapy includes the soles of the feet. From end to end, avoiding the center tip, which the boss at home usually touches most.
Oh my God.
But you know, we're here to help, right?
Of course.
One of the pleasures of coming to Cayo Sombrero is having a mixed plate with ceviche, prawns, calamari, seafood, the whole deal. But let's let the experts explain to us what they have, the prices, and everything.
We sell mixed plates, special plates. Here we have seafood salad with vinaigrette, seafood rice, salad, lobster, shrimp pudding made with mayonnaise and our special cream, and we have hot ceviche. Special plates include everything shown here, all the seafood. It comes with avocado, rosada fish, lemon crackers, soda, barbecue sauce, Sanson wine, olive oil, leche de tigre, and tobar cologne. Something nice to go along with it.
Gerson, how many people are involved in making all of this?
There are 6 of us involved here.
Now tell us a little bit about the prices for people who want to come and try something.
Our prices are affordable, with services starting at $10.
Okay.
$10 for the mixed combo, the medium, the large. You have the family size with all the little toys, $20, and it comes with lobster included, plus everything else we have here.
We always made little toy guns when we visited.
The last time we made 2 gangster-style toy guns here, haha.
How long have you been working here?
4 years.
What has changed in tourism over these 4 years?
Back then, I used to charge $3 for a tattoo. Now I charge $5 or even $10.
When you began, they were $3.
$3, even $2. And now technology has advanced. Now it costs a little more than.
Because you bought a new machine, or...
Now you buy paint, but prices keep rising as the dollar increases, so you must charge more. Just like everything else.
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead, boss.
We're going to the cafe at Cayo Sombrero. Let's see if they serve us. What can we get here?
Richard, how long have you had this place?
Here, it's been about 15 years.
And what do you sell here, Richard?
Fried fish, shrimp, chicken portions, fish soup.
How much does, for example, a little fish soup cost?
A pretty good soup with shrimp, fish, and some other things added in costs $5.
And a fish, for example, fried fish with salad and toast stones?
Yes, it comes with toast stones, salad, cheese, and sauce if the customer wants. Prices range from 15 to 25.
Okay, a whole fish. What kind do you have? Snapper or similar?
Snapper, I'm not sure if I should show you.
Alright, go ahead. Show one so I can see it, of course.
Fresh, just caught on the seashore.
It goes for 15.
And on a K.
And on a K.
This one goes for 20.
No, but 2 people can eat here.
And this one is 25.
Wow.
How many dishes do you sell now, more or less? And how many did you used to sell before, more or less?
It doesn't depend because sometimes, like last Saturday, we only sold 4 fish.
Only 4 fish, right?
And today we're going to sell a little bit more.
Sure. On a good day, like last year or 2 years ago, how many fish did you fry daily?
No, in one day I could catch 20 fish, 25 fish.
We were walking back to our boat, Pura Vida, after interviewing Richard, and on the way we ran into...
A lot of travel crazies. We just finished doing a few interviews here in Cayo Sombrero, and to be honest, I know that the prices we heard, the prices they told us, won't be affordable for everyone in the country, especially because of the economic crisis it's going through.
But after having spent several days, even months here in Venezuela again, and hearing about how the country's economy is, I don't think the prices are expensive.
What you can pay at a Cayo, you can pay at a regular restaurant in Caracas. And being here by the beach, I think it's worth much, much more.
You have to remember that these people also live their lives. What do I mean by this? That their work involves many other things, like, for example, maintaining their home, buying their food, and basic necessities. All of that has gone up, forcing many to raise their rates. Why does a massage cost $20? Because you have to see everything that's behind it, so that person can get here and provide that service. It's probably because they need that money to be able to live in the country's current economy. None that this isn't something arbitrary, but rather that we have to try to leave things to the free market.
Additionally, you can come to the beach and literally not spend more than just your transportation on the Peñero. If you bring your own tent, you can set it up in any empty spot on the sand, and no one can say anything to you. If you bring your own food, you can eat your food, and no one can say anything to you, just like with your cooler with drinks. That is, the fact that there are many services at the beach is actually a differentiating factor that many other beaches don't have. So we should be grateful that there are different options here, and above all that you can negotiate. Never lose that negotiating spirit, because if they say 20, it's really 10, and if they say 15, it's 13.
That's how you negotiate until both parties agree on a price.
Look, but in one case you lowered it by 50%.
Well, that's just how it is. That's how it is.
No, you can get a cachapa with cheese for just $5 on the beach.
Or a soup?
Or a soup, up to expensive fish, like a fried snapper right on the shore of the beach.
To finish with all the prices at Cayo Sombrero, let's talk to our boatman to see how much the boat service costs per person.
For Cayo Sombrero, the most popular spot in Morrocoy National Park,
and well, also some of the other nearby beaches in Chichiriviche or Tucaca. Look who's back, our buddy Carlos.
These really look so good, the preserves.
From the coconut kisses and preserves. Look, he ended up giving us a kiss and a preserve for $1.
What did I tell you, Nego Taere?
although here we didn't have to negotiate much, he offered himself, so he's a champ. And it's really, really good, honestly.
Supporting local work, everyone who works on the beach, is really very beneficial for them and even for ourselves. Because if we want to see these paradises this full, with so many services available, we need to be able to help them keep their businesses running. So thank you, Carlos.
We're here to help. Go ahead, brother.
Do you know how you can help us? By subscribing.
Subscribe. doslocosdeviaje.com.
Thank you, Carlos.
After spending about 2 or 3 hours exploring Cayo Sombrero, interviewing a lot of people, and hanging out with our friend here, Óscar Alejandro, we've come to the conclusion that all the prices here have a backstory. It's reasonable for people to raise their prices. We'd like to hear Óscar's opinion, since it's been a long time since he visited Venezuela. What are your first impressions of the country now, especially the beach, which you missed most?
My first impressions are that this is the dream I wanted to live.
This is the Venezuela I remember.
Seeing it like this, beautiful, gorgeous, seeing people having a good time with music. I always have this thought in my head like, wow, if I was still living in Venezuela, could I afford this trip? And I'm able to pay for it because I live abroad and it's relatively affordable for me. If I lived in Venezuela earning and doing my job there, could I afford this? I don't know why, that never leaves my mind.
We would like to know a couple of things. First of all, do you think the prices we've mentioned here are cheap or expensive, no matter which country you're watching us from? For you who's watching this video. And secondly, would you be willing to come here to this destination, knowing everything we've told you, knowing the wonders we have and the prices we have?
I think the answer to your second question is that obviously everyone is going to say yes, because this is the dream destination. But in my mind, as a Venezuelan, I want to think, and my dream really is that this destination, which for me is paradise on earth, can be enjoyed by as many people as possible, especially those living in Venezuela.
Let's hope that happens someday.
Honestly, I have that dream too. To care for something, you must love it, and to love it, you need to know it. Without knowing something, you can't love it. Because it's very hard for people to love blindly. And secondly, to be able to take care of it, you really have to feel that sense of belonging, that attachment, that patriotism which many people want to show the way we do.
And to be able to do that, you really have to hit the streets. You have to go out and travel the country and show the wonders it has.
I think it's up to all of us, both in front of and behind the cameras, so that we can make this happen someday, so that everyone can come here and it becomes accessible to more and more people. And well, this day has been beautiful. Really, thank you, Óscar, for being here with us.
Thank you for inviting me and making my dream come true after 3 years away from Venezuela, and for sharing this return with me.
Well, obviously, don't forget to follow this brother, Óscar Alejandro, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Tinder.
MySpace.
MySpace, hi-fi all.
Especially on Tinder.
We met Viviana, Caesar's wife, but today Caesar is giving us this tour. They have a tourism company called Hoku Turismo. I want you to tell us and talk to us a little bit about it.
Well, that was a company we decided to start when our second baby was born. We used to live in the city, we moved to the beach, we quit the jobs we had over there, and we bought this little boat. And we decided to promote the park and the refuge, so we started working in tourism as our family's source of income.
For example, I had visited Morrocoy several times, but never had the chance to see the Virgin's Cave. Or see the Indians' Cave. The Cave of the Indians, if I'm not mistaken, and how privileged we feel, not only to share that with you, but also the good vibes you gave us. Because we were also lucky enough to spend time with the whole family. And believe me, that's just so beautiful. Cesar, I would love for you to tell us a little bit about the prices. We are making this video because a lot of people are afraid or have stopped coming to Morrocoy National Park because they say it has become something very luxurious and very inaccessible. And we just want to talk about what the prices are so people can draw their own conclusions. So they can figure it out and see if they can come or not. And well, I would love for you to tell us a little bit.
Some misinformation about the prices spread around saying they were kind of exaggerated. But we made our own personalized price list for our clients, our friends, and we think it's something affordable. Yeah, we want you to enjoy yourself, bring your family, have fun, and experience life therapy at the sea. And at least the closest key we have over there in Chichiriche is Cayo Muerto. We set it at $25 with parking included and everything.
$25 per person for the boat?
No, per boat up to 6 or 8 people.
Okay, that means about $3 per person.
Exactly. If there are only 2 people, we set the minimum at $20.
But more or less, what are some of the factors you take into consideration so people understand why those are the prices and why they've changed over time?
Well, I think the main factor is gas. However, we get a subsidy from the government, 70 liters a week for fishing, but it doesn't go very far. So to be sure you have it, you buy it at 50 cents or sometimes even $1 because it's checked. To be sure you have it and to be able to provide service.
In addition to all the maintenance that the boat and the engine require and everything else?
Exactly. Another factor is the country itself. Inflation, the economy, and spare parts all affect prices.
More or less, how much does a trip to Cayo Sombrero cost? Or to here, where we are right now, Los Juanes, which is one of the most popular destinations?
Let's say the whole boat for 8 or 10 people.
Well, the price I have for Cayo Sombrero is $80 to $100 if there are 10 people.
Okay.
With kids or something like that, no? And for Los Juanes, since it's unstable, I can't leave you here. It's a little trip that you spend a few hours on. You stay for 1 or 2 hours, so we increase the cost there because it's time we're dedicating to you.
It's not just dropping you off, it's staying with the tourists.
Exactly. I take you around Cayo Sombrero and the nearby ones, Pescador, Los Juanes, Cayo Alemán, and others close by. We make several stops and I give you plenty of time to relax and enjoy without rushing or worry.
What would you say to all those people who are watching us and want to come to Morocco, but for one reason or another hold back?
No, well, look, greetings to all those people, and really, come to Cayo Sombrero. This is another level. Look, this is just too good.
We know the situation is tough. Well, it's not the same, but look at this wonder we have here in Venezuela. These beaches, it's spectacular, a paradise, a beauty.
It's very beautiful, the waters are very clear, and the people here are all the vendors, despite everything, we are very friendly, polite, and we treat people well.
Don't think about it too much, don't plan too much, just come take the risk.
What are you going to find here?
Paradise. This is life therapy. You need the sea.
Honestly, here you clear your mind, you have a good time. Here you forget about everything else. And we're here at your service.
We'll be happy to help you here. And, well, you'll get a good impression of the Cay.
And, well, to offer you the coconut preserves, Carlitos from Black.
With Cesar and Viviana's attention, I promise you'll have an amazing time. What a blessing to be able to be in this place completely alone, enjoying the sounds, the stillness, the tranquility, and the pure, untouched nature. I am very happy and I feel fortunate.
I hope not only that you like this video and are encouraged to leave us a like and a comment, but also that you are inspired to visit Morrocoy National Park and come with Joku Turismo.
And even though Cayo Sombrero is one of the most popular and spectacular, there's no denying it. I recommend that you also visit Varadero. It's a beautiful beach, it's very close to Chichiriviche, and well, you're going to have an amazing time. So far, it's been one of my favorites because we had that paradise to ourselves.
So, well, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And if you come to Morrocoy, here in the link in the description, I'm going to leave you the number and Instagram of Cesar and Vivi, a wonderful couple who live here in the town of Chichiriviche. And they will take you to see the most splendid places in this national park.
You know what? This is life.
Pure life! Yes, gentlemen, that's right. Everything you're seeing here is in Venezuela. Before I say good morning, I want to